Mushroom contamination continues to be a bit of an issue, I think. I did some liquid culture into both grain spawn and also splitting it to create more liquid culture. And part of that was to do a test where you put some on a petri dish and you see if the mycelium grows or if bacteria grows or both. Now, I did this and it was looking great for a while, but now I've come back, I'll open it up, and we can see it's not good. We've got lots of mold growing in there. Now, my thoughts on this are, after quite a bit of looking around on the interwebs, that the contamination probably, hopefully, happened when I did the petri dish. Because initially, all the white mycelium came up and there was nothing. A couple of days later, I got a couple of black spots down in that corner and it spread from there. Now, I'm going to do another test on this, much as I hate wasting another needle. And I'm going to be really, really careful about the contamination issue with this test. I'm going to fill the syringe up with some more King Pearl. It's a little bit early to be taking this, but it should be okay. Just mix it up a bit. The mycelium itself looks fine. Nothing obviously bad in there, nothing black. But we shall put it into a syringe. We shall get another sterile syringe and try again. But this time, as I said, I'm going to be very careful. I have my gloves. I cover my bad petri dish up and get it out of the way. New petri dish. Alcohol. Microscope to have a look at what we've got in our petri dish. And of course our syringe. But on top of all that, I've brought my still air tent in. So we're going to spray this down with alcohol, sterilise absolutely everything we can. Spray everything before we put it into the tent. Okay, everything inside this little tent has been sprayed down, should be nice and sterile. We're going to turn around and put our gloves on. Right. We spray our hands as well. Outside of our alcohol container, and in we go. All right, so we're going to open our syringe up now. I'm thinking a lot easier with gloves on. It's a sterile syringe, so we shouldn't have to spray it. We're going to get our needle and put it on. Now I've left the cap on there. I shall hold on to that. We'll open up our petri dish, which the outside has been sprayed. And now we're going to again spray our seal. And let's put up a syringe of hopefully lots of mycelium. There we go. Now just get the air out of it. Oh, that worked out well. Almost exactly 20 mil. Let's just get a little bit more in there. That will do us nicely. Now we're going to open our petri dish a little bit. We're just going to put a few drops in the middle. Plenty. And now we're going to remove our syringe. Ooh, I hope. Plug it up and keep this in the hope it doesn't get infected. So I didn't want to put it back in there. So let's take it out. Now that's all sealed up. And have a look to see if we can see mycelium in there, which we can, quite a lot. So let's just open that up again. And you should be able to see, hopefully with reflection gone, lots of mycelium floating in there. We have our sterile syringe filled with our liquid culture, and now I need the parafilm. Now this parafilm is an interesting thing. I had to look up how to use it. What we need to do is hold it on the edge there, and as we stretch it, it becomes sticky. I never knew that. So there it is, halfway round. Get some more parafilm. And we shall stretch it around as well. If you don't stretch it, it doesn't stick. Okay, so hopefully that's stuck enough. Now, as I said, I didn't seal it up straight away with the parafilm, the previous one. This one I have, done in a still air tent. Hopefully this will be better. So there we have it. We've got our sealed needle, and it does look like there's quite a lot of mycelium in there. None of it's black. Very hard to tell because I overcooked the glucose mixture a little bit. Live and learn. Found out don't need to do it for anywhere near as long as I cooked that. But anyway, looking okay. Gonna have to wait and see in a few days' time how this new petri dish turns out, and whether we get any mold growing in there, because we definitely got it in this one. So out this goes. Back in storage this goes. This goes in storage until I do some more rye grain. So we'll put in a nice plastic bag, seal it up, and give it a shot later. How do you reckon we're going? Really did need to do that extra step in the testing for the contamination. Using the still air tent, I'm told, is absolutely critical if you're going to be doing things like testing in a petri dish and making up liquid culture. Until I get my laminar flow hood, if I get my laminar flow hood. Still taking votes on whether I should get that. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, you guys enjoy life. I'll get back to me mushies, and I'll catch you in the garden.